Already. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. There's still a minute to get some coffee if you'd like, and to get settled. A lot of fun between Pastor Mark's sermon series and what we're doing in the Gospel of John. It's almost like the Holy Spirit knew what He was doing. Anyway, and amazing. Just think of that. Anyways, it's great stuff, and good to see you. And if you haven't been to church, make sure you go, because really powerful stuff, and a lot of fun, Oh, and don't forget, please, to sign in and let us know what service you worship at or are going to worship at, and, because that helps us with our understanding of what's going on in the church and how we're doing and what the impact of this class is and that kind of stuff. So, nice to be together. Here's a question. We'll do a question and then we'll pray. Oh, this is not a question. Actually, this is just a comment. We talked a little bit about missionaries last week, and I mentioned James Michener, a really marvelous author who just irritates the socks off me when he talks about missionaries. And somebody wrote, maybe God needed Michener to remind us missionaries who is in charge. And, well, maybe so. We can learn a lot of things, even from non-religious people. So, there you go. God used Balaam's ass, after all. As I pointed out in a previous class, every minister I know takes great comfort in that, not being the first ass God ever used to speak His word. Well, on your table are a little half sheet of paper with some reflection questions on it, just to get our minds kind of turning over on some stuff that will be modestly useful later as we talk along. So if you would just take a couple of minutes to list some things that are wrong in the world, list some things that are right in the world, really just about a minute apiece. Just, bomb it out there. And then list some things that the Holy Spirit does. Some things the Holy Spirit does. Just 3 minutes. Ready, set, go. Why don't you just turn for a moment and just sort of share each other's list. Please don't expand. Just kind of share each other so you get a chance to hear what some other people thought of, unless you already peeped, you know. But anyway, turn to another person or two and find out what people wrote on those 3 things. Ready, set, go.
Some things that are wrong with the world, lives without Christ, fellow stuck in things that are right here, all things that are with Christ. So we're sharing things that the Holy Spirit does, blessings us, and reports that draws us to Christ. Hi, how are you? Let me set that over here.
Were you saying what was wrong with the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I shared all.
Oh, you did all. You shared all.
Okay.
Why don't we do one at a time?
Lives without Christ, fellow stuck in things.
Okay. Anybody else have anything else?
No, evil allowed to run rampant.
Yeah.
Persecution.
I think the big theme I see is greed. People just thinking of themselves and selfishness. Okay. What about what's right with the world? Okay. You have a one-track mind, don't you? The right track there, isn't it? Good. What about infrastructure, like the road systems and the schools, not necessarily how they teach, but those types of things? Those are right. Democracy. Administration, so things are orderly. Police department.
At least in the U.S.
Yeah.
Not in Africa.
No.
Or Haiti.
No, that's for sure.
Love and care for your neighbor. Tragedies going on in the world.
I think people also have like a general idea that they should love people. You know, that's why they.
Okay. Let's reflect just a little bit together, and I need to not get lost in this, which is very tempting because you're always very tantalizing. But what? Let's just talk a little bit. What are some of the things that are wrong in the world? What are some things that are wrong? Yeah. War. You will always have war. War is wrong. We will always have war. True statements.
Well, Satan is prince of this world right now, even though his end is already determined. But he's alive and well and working in the hearts and minds of all kinds of people, evil, and we see the results of it.
So part of what's wrong in the world is that Satan is alive and well and at work in the world. That's something wrong. Working overtime, someone says. Okay, what else is wrong in the world? But terrorism. Greed and corruption.
I just said violence as a solution, which covers all of that.
Wow, violence as a solution to stuff. Other things that are wrong in the world, quick?
Laziness.
Laziness. Selfishness.